All right. Excuse me here while I readjust myself. Ah, my butt. I need to gain weight, but only on my butt. So I have spent. This is all exactly the same. I've spent. How long have we been live? 3 hours. Wow. 3 hours today working on this. I recorded the clip a little while ago of us finishing the sorting system. We've made some small changes to it. First of all, you may notice I've redone the floor all down here to make it more in line with what we had going on up here. And I've finally filled in. You may recall just moments before this section here was like dirt and stone and stuff like that exposed. No longer. This has all been finished. Even this little cubby in here, I don't know if I've ever shown on video or on stream, is completely finished. This dirt or grass is for that farm, so of course that has to stay. We've even done this area up here. This is actually a really cool addition. I'm really happy that I got to do this. If we go over here, we now have this to look down, and this has I think a really neat effect. I really like this. I really like that. And then I've got this quick shortcut to get down. I don't think I recorded this on video yet. I'm going to do a new mine here because for quite a while in this direction or that way, I've got plenty of directions to go. It's previously generated chunks that'll have diamonds quite a lot at this level that I can speed mine if I want, as well as get coal, all kinds of other resources. And I connected it to my old one, which goes, multiple thousand blocks that way. So there's that. This to get back up. There's also the fall down and elevator up on the other side. The only part of my base that isn't finished, like walls replaced, lights done, stuff like that, is this room here. I've got to do this wall, the ceiling, and that's that back wall there, I guess. And then, whatever I do here. And then every single one of these, plus, there's the, when we go over to here on this part, these connector walls I'd also like to do, get nice and completed. But as far as my base goes otherwise, it's done. It's completely finished. It should be mob proof. I did have to cheese it and put this single button here because this is a spot mobs could spawn otherwise, but not mad about that in the slightest. It sorts the items. They all get to the end. They make it to the overflow. If they're overflow, there might be a couple items in it that aren't overflow. I'm just going to do a quick little check just because I did some block breaking. The system used to go if you walk too close to it, you pick stuff up. That's always been a quirk of this base. Always. There's a number of places that is. What was I just saying? Shoot. Right, the water stream. So it used to go straight across from here and then connect to like right here. Instead it goes around and back here. This is the best I could hide this without having to like pull out this wall, and I really didn't want to do that. And I like being able to see moving parts. That is spruce wood there, not dirt. It's finished, seriously. That goes right into like the cactus farms right there. Yeah, no, this is us. We're operational. Really quite remarkably. I'm gonna put maybe, I don't know, like plant pots or something here on those as if they're tables. I'm just so happy to have it, and I've said this before. I did it before. I've got a whole video that's dedicated to big base completion, but it's now even more completier because now we've got more. Is a base ever completely done as long as you keep working on it? It's like an art teacher used to always say, if you keep working on it, it's never done. This is feeling pretty darn good though. Okay, I don't think I even recorded the starting of this project, but if I did, oops, I'm making a weight map, and I have finished. Oh, hang on, I gotta fly over here. Oh yeah, I've finished flattening it, and now I just need the snow to snow. And once the snow is all snowed, this will be a flat white map, which is itself going to be exceptionally useful. Um, and then I have a kind of like an additional project I've decided upon, um, that will be necessitated by maps. So I've got this map here, and once it's white, I can lock it, copy it as much as I want. I've got, forever all white maps. Then from there, I think I can put glass above it, to make it so it doesn't snow anymore, and then I can build whatever I want for map designs in this same spot. And so I can make like paintings, pixel art, or whatever I want, and use that as like a detailing thing for a variety of projects. So what I was thinking to store all of my original copies for each thing, as well as like have maps on hand, is to make like a library building. I'm a little torn on where I'd like to put it, but I have a few candidates. But first, I've got to get all the stuff moved home. And then I guess I don't need to really worry about AFKing this until it's completely filled with snow. Until I, Come on, brain, you got it. Until I have the library ready to store the copies, and I make changes. There it is. Yes. Jeez Louise. Why was it so hard? Yeah, so I've got to pack this up. I don't have to worry about this until a later date. And then I'm going to go get started on making a library. Okay, I think I just tore down, there was like a hill here that used to go up to A high. I think I'm going to put the library here and maybe push it back a little bit more. Like, so part of my math, I didn't bring anyway for me to go this. Part of my math is I want to have like this big bay window in the back of the library, and I want it to be a bit of a walk. And so I want to be like at a height, well, maybe I'll have to cut out that hill too. So I want to like bring it up to like here maybe, where you've kind of got this like view. Oh, with the bees. Oh, I'll put more bees there. It'll be like Bee Island. Oh, hell yes. Yeah, and I'll have this cool little area here, the library spanning out. I guess it'll be roughly this shaped. I guess. But that's the plan. So I need to build up a foundation that goes... Okay, that's not so bad. What I was thinking of having for the outdoor visible foundation structure, I'm going a little bit... what's the term? I think architectures might call it brutalism. So I want to have these like big, large, and just kind of like gray things with just like excuse me, accents, I guess, splashes, little extra hints and additions of color in various locations. So like maybe you have to bring this back just a little bit, but 2, 3, 4, and then I want it to be like this, or maybe the bay window comes out to here, and then this foundation would go all the way around, and this wouldn't even be part of the building. It would just be like the foundation that it sits on, you know what I mean? And then we've got to make sure we take it too far out this way. There's a skeleton here? This should not be pot. And a zombie? What's happening here? Who the hell are you? Oh, it's just this super tiny little Enderman griefed cave. That's been a lot of Enderman there. Alright, well let's seal that up. Pretend we didn't ever go in there. Maybe those for good measure. I guess this really can only go to like here. I'm gonna start running into issues with the wall. Turn it. And right now I'm just kind of like framing what the foundation like footprint will be, and then we can deal with the building inside there. So we'll probably have to push this hill back a bit because I want it to come out. Oh, that's not the block, thank you. I want it to come out to like, yeah. Well, you know, I can probably cut that out and have like a path. I want to feel like it's not shoved right up against the hill, you know? Okay, we come out to this way. So part of my math, and this is going to be a completely free-handed build with just drawing on certain existing architectural structures for inspiration. Yeah, holy shoot. Go any further that way, we're going to run into that. But yeah, this is going to be freehand, so I'm not even measuring this. As you can see, you're here in the video with me. I'm not even measuring this. It's just getting slapped together. And hopefully it is both a size and dimensions that easily lends itself to my objectives. I don't actually need that much space in here, but I would like it to be pretty big. And I would like a fair bit of room so I can play with like cool ceiling effects. But more important, I think, honestly, is the outdoor aesthetic, because that is the part that will be most interacted with, since we won't actually frequently be going in. Okay. I just kind of went in and slapped this out. So far, my main thoughts are on the inside. I have that going on. Underneath, there's an Enderman. I'd like to have more depth going on the inside as well for the walls, not necessarily with that. But I'm honestly running pretty low on space. This I can pinch back one more, and then with these I can add that detailing I want. Oh yeah, I should go up and do that before I get my face blown up. Perfectly fine. There you go. There you go. I think there might be a completely dark spot. Or not. No way. That would be crazy to think. Oh, here we go. Cool. Yeah, that's the kind of front view. I'll give you one of each side. So here's the front again. Let's get closer so the beacon beams aren't there. I'm going to do some detailing there. I think there. Something on the corners maybe. Here's what the sides look like. The sides both look the same. I kind of like that change in level over there. That's nice. Kind of gives your eye something else to look at. And then from the opposite end of the view, from the... Oh, I really like that. Yeah, that's going to be really nice. That's really nice. Wow. So picturesque. And then, of course, that view from the inside can also be improved by some custom forestation. I really want to be able to walk right up to the window here like this. So that this is you know, the view. I'm probably going to shave that down, maybe curve the hill just a little bit down in that way, fill in that water, maybe lower this all by just one. I'm kind of reluctant to even try it because I don't think I'll like it. Obviously get rid of that one tree there. And yeah, then we've got some bedazzling to do, but I don't know how much I'm going to do. I kind of really like just the natural look, to be honest. So, yeah. Where did you come from? There shouldn't be any ones anywhere you could have come out of, unless you came from up here, which you totally very well may have. Yeah. Okay. This one actually I can also likely move further down that way. And yeah, still plenty bright. Cool, yeah, so this is the structure of the library. Outdoors, I bet it's dark all the way around this. Yeah. So one of the things I'll need to work on is getting this lit up from lights on the inside. I'll put some temporary lights solutions out for now, I guess. Oh good, there's nowhere there mobs can spawn. Oh, that one Saw you. Check out this side as well. Ooh, wow. That's so few torches. Yeah, I don't think this is going to be super hard to light with the windows going all the way around. Yeah, that's honestly a pretty darn good chunk of what there is to do on this build. What's it look like when you're flying into it? Oh yeah. I obviously have to do some stuff to deal with this weird lighting thing, and of course, bad boys can spawn up here. The really only solution is to, like, where that's going on, have another slab or, like, whole block. And I'm leaning towards slabs. And then having, like, a crisscrossing thing across the thing here with, like, maybe wood or stone again. The only thing I'm thinking, really, is, like, going here and then up to there with, like... Shit, I might just leave that. Oh. No, that looks great. How's it look in the day? I was gonna put stone brick walls in there, but I think just leaving it. Yeah. Oops. Yeah, no, I'm just gonna tear that out. Pause for just one moment while I install such a change. Yeah, that looks sick. That's way better. Okay, never mind. I'm gonna really quickly use those because they'll have a smaller profile on these ledges. I don't think I'm gonna have a light problem with them, but I'm gonna check. And I'll have to check again later. Because, you know, I'm gonna be torches. Where did that spider spawn? I hear it. Don't see it. Is it in there? Are you in there? Yes, right. Come on, man. Spider in here? Okay, so it's inside the... Oh, man. On the roof. It's on the roof. It's on... Yeah, it's on the roof. Cool. That is that. I just have to do the interior. I have some ideas for how I'm going to do the interior, although I really don't know for sure. Okay. The library is only missing the librarians now, which is the least important part. There's also some, like, pots I want to fill with plants, but this is not going to hold on to that. This is the finished interior of the library. We've got right here, I don't know how happy I am with it. I'm medium happy. It's like the front librarian desk. I was thinking of trapping one in here and putting a cartography table instead of, like, the bottom chest, maybe. I may do that, but I'd have to put this across the top, which wouldn't be a terrible hardship by any means. So there's that, and I've got these cool little, like, study nooks. I was going to put signs on the sides of these, but then I ran into a situation in spots, like, not there. Wait, where did I run into that problem? Up here? No? Where did I run into this? What? Oh, it was back here, yeah. Where there's not, you know, either side where I could put it. So I'd have to use item frames, which I could do, but I don't think I'm going to bother. Just leave them as it is. See, I've got these I want to fill. I'm really pleased with the way it came out. I like how it's not super spacious until you get to, like, you know, specific designed to be spacious areas. And then the view, of course, came out really, really well. I'm really pleased with the quality of the view. Yeah, no, I just got to put librarians in, and it's ready to do what I want to do, which is basically just a place to store master copies of maps, or at least a copy of every map. I'm not necessarily hung up on it being a master copy. So if I really quickly, I do have one to put in already. I think it's in this one. Yes. We have Don't Mess With Me. I have the Power of God and anime on my side. And let's go ahead and put that behind the counter as if somebody needs to purchase it. So that map is now safe and can never be befouled. I mean, it's locked already, right? But I can always have it as a backup to copy. And you know what? Why don't I leave it? I was going to put more in, but I already put them back in. I only took one with me, so I don't need to keep them as safe there. Not as much to worry about because we have this safe structure now to store all of our maps and things. Oh, I heard the sound of the candle and I thought it was a skeleton at first. There's like kind of like almost like a crunch to it, but no, candles make noise. That's cool. Yeah, library. So all it needs is librarians. I'm not in a huge rush to achieve that. And I'll remind you, the purpose for this is the white map we're making, the blank slate for maps, and then from there we can make whatever we want in that same area and just have the master copyable blank map here. And then every time we make a new map, we'll leave the master, then we can change it again, and we've got this canvas that we can continue over and over again. And I think just to make it extra fun, I'm going to layer it on top of each other always and leave the layer beneath every single time, just to make it that much more fun.